March 2013. A banker in London is browsing online. He clicks an ad, something harmless, a typical banner promising exclusive HD videos. Suddenly, police badges flash on his screen, a siren sound blares, his webcam light flickers on, and his own terrified face appears next to a message. You have viewed illegal content. Pay £400 immediately, or you'll be registered as a sex offender. Panicking, he pays. He's not the only one. That same hour, 10,000 people across 20 countries are hit with the same message. By the end of the month, 70,000 victims have paid up. And the mastermind? Not a Russian crime syndicate, not North Korean hackers, but Zain Qaiser, a 19-year-old dropout, living with his parents in Barking, UK. And when police finally kicked down his bedroom door, what they found on his laptop shocked even cybercrime investigators. This is how one teenager turned the internet's biggest ad networks into his personal weapon and made millions before anyone could stop him. The dropout who built a digital empire. September 2012. Zain Qaiser just failed out of his first year at Roehampton University. He's back in his parents' house, angry, bored, and broke. He spends his nights scrolling through dark web forums, places where hackers sell stolen credit cards and malware kits. One post catches his eye. Reviton Ransomware, earn $10,000 a week. Law enforcement theme. Guaranteed results. Where most people would see a crime, Zain saw a business model. He messages the author, a Russian coder known as Slavic. The Russians had the software, but they couldn't get it into Western markets. Zain had what they didn't: perfect English and a working knowledge of online ads. Together they struck a deal. Slavic provides the malware. Zain gets it in front of the right victims. They split the profits 50-50. Within 3 days, Zain had admin access to a black market exploit kit worth $43,000, capable of breaking into 37 different browser versions. He wasn't just hacking people, he was hacking advertising itself. Hiding a virus in plain sight. Zain creates a fake company, Punch Media Limited. He even buys a forged passport for £800 under the name Amar Singh. He opens a Barclays business account and sends out professional-looking emails to major ad networks. His offer? To buy premium display ads on entertainment websites. Budget: £50,000 a month. He even builds a fake company website overnight, complete with a UK business registration number. Within hours, October 17th, 2012, Zain uploads his first ad. A simple 728, a line of invisible JavaScript code that silently redirects users to the Angler exploit server in Russia. 2 minutes after launch, the first victim is hit, a user in Birmingham running Internet Explorer 8. 5 minutes later, he pays £400 to avoid prosecution. Zain earns £200. By sunrise, 89 victims have paid. He's made £17,800 overnight. By December, the pair had infected over 400,000 computers across 20 countries. The perfect scam. The brilliance of Zain's scheme wasn't just the tech, it was the psychology. Victims didn't know they were hacked. The ransomware looked official. Americans saw the FBI logo. Each version quoted real criminal codes, real court names, even fake countdown timers to trigger panic. Slavic's team had scraped real government websites to make everything look authentic. Victims didn't question it. They just paid. And Zain, he kept scaling. He created 12 fake companies. By March 2013, Zain was making £45,000 every single day. He bought a Rolex Submariner of designer clothes from Harrods and told his parents it was all freelance web design money. But every empire built on lies eventually collapses. The crash. January 2013. Traffic Junkie's fraud detection system notices something odd. Users click Zain's ads, but never return to the site. They email him for clarification. Zain replies instantly with a 2,000-word essay full of ad tech jargon. The company, desperate to meet quarterly goals, marks him as verified. And the operation continues. But soon, ad networks start banning his campaigns. When Pop Ads cuts him off, he retaliates by hacking their CEO's email and sending explicit material to every contact on his list. Zain's message to the ad networks was clear. You ban me, I destroy you. And it worked. They reinstated him. But by now, law enforcement was closing in. The hunt. Across the Atlantic, FBI agent Jennifer Martinez forms Operation Shrouded Horizon, a global task force to track ransomware. They capture one of Slavic's cousins in Miami, and his laptop reveals everything, including chat logs with someone calling himself King. The IP addresses trace back to 47 Ripple Road, Barking. The UK's National Crime Agency sets up surveillance. May 15, 2014. Undercover officers meet Zain at a Bitcoin ATM in Shoreditch. He offers to sell £100,000 worth of crypto in cash. They've got him. 2 months later, at 4:47 a.m., his bedroom door explodes open. 8 officers swarm in. His laptop is still unlocked. On screen, a Barclays account with £367,000, a Bitcoin wallet worth £170,000, and an active admin panel for Traffic Junkie. Zain Qaiser, also known as King, is arrested. But this story isn't over. The genius move. Investigators soon realize they're in trouble. Zain's MacBook is encrypted like a digital fortress. He refuses to unlock it, claiming he forgot under stress. His lawyers argue he's on the autism spectrum and suffers from severe anxiety. He's granted bail, and the moment he's released, he uses a hidden phone to message Slavic, compromised. Delete everything, servers vanish overnight. Millions in crypto disappear through mixers. When investigators finally crack the first password, months later, they find a gold mine, chat logs, Bitcoin transfers, threats, and proof of £4.1 million in ransom collected. But by then, most of the money and Slavic are gone. Judgment Day, 2019. Zain pleads guilty to 11 charges, including blackmail, fraud, and money laundering. The judge calls him the most significant cybercriminal ever prosecuted in the UK. He's sentenced to 6 years and 5 months in prison. Zain shows no emotion. He serves half his term, but the scars he left behind, those never healed. The banker from the beginning still tapes over his webcam every night. You don't need an army to break the internet. Just one bored kid and the courage to exploit the systems everyone else trusts. He was actually using their money to fund his own hacks. Click right here to watch The Hacker Who Tricked the FBI. And remember, online, the scariest monsters don't always hide in the dark. Sometimes they're just sitting behind a glowing screen, behind every camera flash and every smackdown roar. There's a power game that only the chosen few get to play. And this time, the Great One is holding all the cards. But what happens when Roman Reigns finally finds out the full story? You might want to stick around, because this family drama is far from over. If you enjoyed the breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more untold wrestling stories, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next one. Because trust me, the next chapter in the Bloodline saga is going to be even darker.